Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 7th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 4, which we have started yesterday, and the name of the chapter is simple equations. Simple equations means the linear equations, means having the degree of the variable. Degree किसकी होती है? Variable की. Degree of the variable is 1, means there will be no square cubic terms in simple equation. So yesterday we have done some of the parts from question number 1 and question number 2. Now the third question is there, question number 3, and the simple equation is given there. First one, 5p plus 2 is equals to 17. 5p plus 2 is equals to 17. As I told you previously, then whenever you are watching the videos, at the same time you should have your textbooks with you, so that you can also read the questions and you should also know what is the information given in the question. So first of all we should read the statement of the question, that is solve the following equations by trial and error method. Trial and error method, or we can say hit and trial methods, means now we are supposed to take the different values of b from ourselves, 0, plus 1, minus 1, plus 2, minus 2, plus 3, minus 3, and afterwards we are supposed to see which value of p satisfies this equation. That value of p will be the solution of this equation. So we will start with p is equals to 1. For p is equals to 1, left hand side will be 5 into p, and p we have taken 1. 5 into 1 plus 2, that is 5 1 5, plus 2 is equals to 7, and 7 is not equals to 17. Now for p is equals to 2, left hand side will be equals to 5. Now in place of p we will put 2 plus 2 is equals to 5 to 10 plus 2 is equals to 12, that again not equals to 17. Now the third one we will take, p is equals to 3. Now left hand side is 5 into 3 plus 2, 5 3 is 15 plus 2, that is 17, and 17 is equals to 17, and that is equals to right hand side. Hence from starting from left hand side we reached the right hand side with the value of p equals to 3. So at last we will write that p equals to 3 is the solution of the equation. So like this we are supposed to proceed the questions, and this is the proper method. We can also start with 0, or we can also take minus 1 as well, plus 1, minus 1, plus 2, minus 2, plus 3, minus 3, that will be long enough questions. We are supposed to be patient using this method, because that is hit and trial or error method. We will take the different values and we will substitute the values in the equation, and we will see whether the left hand side is equals to right hand side after substituting that very value. If we get the left hand side equals to right hand side, that value we have taken in that case will be the solution of the equation. To make it clear to you this method, we will take one more part that is given in this question, that is the second part. And the second part is 3m minus 14 is equals to 4. So here we can take the for m is equals to 0, m को हमने 0 रख लिया. So left hand side will be 3 into 0 minus 14. 3 into 0, 0 minus 14 is equals to minus 14, and that is not equals to 4. Minus 14 is not equals to 4, so that is not the solution. Now afterwards we are supposed to take the next value, that is p is equals to 1. So 3, so left hand side we are supposed to proceed in a proper manner. Left hand side is equals to 3 into 1 minus 14 is equals to 3 1 ja 3 minus 14 is equals to minus 11. Again that is not equals to 4. So the gap is there, this is negative and the answer is coming positive. So that value should be positive and that value should be more than 14. So 6 3 ja 18. So we can take 6 for p is equals to 6. Left hand side will be equals to 3 into 6 minus 14 is equals to 3 6 ja 18. 18 minus 14, that is 4, again not equals to, that is equals to 4. 3 6 ja 18, 18 minus 14, that is 4, and that is equals to right hand side. Hence we started from left hand side and we reached the right hand side with which value of p? P is equals to 6. 6 3 ja 18, 18 minus 14, that is 4. Hence we can say p is equals to 6 is the solution of the equation. So like this we are supposed to proceed such type of questions in which the method name is given, that is trial and error method, or the second name is hit and trial method. Now the next question is, the statements are given, we are supposed to form the simple equations using the information in those statements. That is question number 4, and in the first part, sum of number x and 4 is 9. The sum of x and 4, the sum of x and 4 is 9, means the sum x plus 4 is equals to 9. That is the simple equation for part A. Now we will discuss part B. What is part B? Means the second part. 2 subtracted from y is 8. 2 subtracted from y means y minus 2 is equals to 8. If it would have been the different case, y subtracted from 2 means 2 minus y. Here 2 subtracted from y. So that's why we have written y minus 2. This was the first part, this was the second part, and now we will take the third one. In the third one, the statement is 10 times a is 70. 10 times a, 10 times means 10 into a is equals to 70. It can be modified as 10 into a, 10a is equals to 70. Now afterwards we are supposed to move towards part 4th. The number b divided by 5 gives 6, and number b divided by 5 gives 6. This can be written in this form also. B divided by 5 is equals to 6. That again is the simple equation. So like this we are supposed to proceed. In next question, fifth question, that is the converse of this question, means that is just opposite. In this question, in question number 4, the statement is given, we are supposed to form the equation. In the question number 5, the equation is given, we are supposed to formulate that into the statement. So first one is p plus 4 is equals to 15, means we are supposed to write a number p when added to 4 gives 15. Again I am repeating, a number p when added to 4 gives 15. Next one, m minus 7 is equals to 3. If 7 is subtracted from number m gives 3, because here 7 is being subtracted. from the variable m. So again we will write, if 7 is subtracted from a number m gives 3. Third one, 2 into m is equals to 7. Twice a number m is 7. Fourth one, if a number m is divided by 5 gives 3. Again 3m upon 5 is equals to 6. Thrice a number m divided by 5 gives 6. That is part 6. 3m plus 4 is equals to 15. If 3 times a number p is added to 4 gives 25, means what is given, what is written as the equation, we are supposed to formulate that into the statement. So this question is like that. So you are supposed to try these questions, and you are supposed to try today's homework is, you are supposed to try question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, all the parts, and after completing all these questions, all these parts, you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number, so that we should also come to know that how many students are doing the homework and how many students are having the doubts. So if many of the students are having the doubts, so we are supposed to again repeat this chapter with a different method. Or if we are getting that all the students are sending us the answers, then we can start the next question, that is question number 6. That is a different question. In that we are supposed to, first of all, we are supposed to set up the equation using the information given in the form of word problem, and afterwards we are supposed to solve that equation. Solve that equation means we are supposed to find the value of the variable used in those equation as well. So I hope that you will complete the questions today only, so that we can proceed the question number 6 in the next video. Thank you very much.